Hello, adventurers! Welcome to Original Bedtime Stories, where every tale is a doorway to magic, mystery, and adventure. Ready to explore? Let's go! The Secret Door in the Woods. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lily and her younger brother Max. Every school holiday, their mum would take them to a cozy little cabin nestled deep in the woods. It was their favorite place in the whole world because the forest was like a giant playground, full of secrets waiting to be discovered. Lily and Max loved climbing trees, big trees, small trees, old trees. They would scramble up their branches like little squirrels. Sometimes they even squeezed into hollow trunks, laughing as they imagined they were woodland creatures hiding away from the world. One sunny morning, after breakfast, the two siblings set off into the woods. "Let's find the biggest tree today," Max declared, his eyes shining with excitement. After wandering for what felt like hours, they came across an ancient oak tree with a trunk so wide it seemed impossible. Its bark was rough and knotted, and at its base they noticed a hollow just big enough for the two of them to squeeze into. "Let's see if we can fit inside," Lily said, brushing off cobwebs as she crouched down. Max followed, and together they wriggled into the dark space. But this time, something was different. "Lily, look!" Max gasped, pointing to the back of the hollow. There was a small round door made of smooth, dark wood. A golden handle gleamed in the faint light filtering through the trees. "What do you think is behind it?" Lily whispered, her heart thumping. "I don't know. Should we open it?" Max asked, biting his lip. For a moment they both hesitated. Then, summoning all her courage, Lily turned the golden handle. The door creaked open, and a burst of bright, colorful light spilled out, filling the hollow with dazzling rainbows. "It's beautiful," Max breathed. Without thinking, they stepped through the doorway. On the other side, the world was unlike anything they had ever seen. The sky shimmered with colors that changed like a kaleidoscope. Giant sparkling flowers swayed gently, their petals as soft as silk. Strange creatures with wings like butterflies, but as big as cats flitted about, giggling and whispering. "Lily, this is amazing," Max said, running ahead to touch one of the glowing trees. They played and explored for hours, maybe even days. Time didn't seem to matter in this magical place. They danced with the butterfly creatures, tasted sweet fruits that glittered like jewels, and slid down rainbow-colored waterfalls. It was like living in a dream. But as the sun-like orb in the sky started to set, something changed. The creatures' laughter turned into eerie whispers. The once friendly trees now seemed to loom over them, their branches twisting like claws. Even the colors in the sky dimmed, casting long, strange shadows. "I don't like this any more," Max whispered, clutching Lily's hand. "I want to go back." "Me too," Lily agreed, her heart pounding. But when they turned to look for the door, it was gone. "Where is it?" Max cried, his voice trembling. "Don't panic," Lily said, trying to stay calm. She took a deep breath and remembered how their mom always told them to follow their instincts when they were scared. "Close your eyes, Max. Imagine the tree, the one we climbed into. Picture the hollow, the door, everything." Max squeezed his eyes shut, and together they focused as hard as they could. Slowly, a golden light appeared in the distance. It grew brighter and brighter until, there it was. The little wooden door stood waiting for them. Without hesitation, they ran towards it and flung it open. They tumbled back into the hollow tree and into the woods they loved so much. As they stood in the sunlight, panting and holding hands, Lily and Max looked at each other. "Let's never go into strange doors again," Max said. "Agreed," Lily replied, grinning. But deep down, they both knew they'd never forget the magical world they had stumbled upon, or the lesson they'd learned about being careful with things that seemed too good to be true. From that day on, Lily and Max still climbed trees and explored the woods, but they were always a little more cautious. After all, who knew what other secrets the forest might be hiding? And so they lived happily ever after, at least until their next big adventure. Thanks for joining the adventure. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and we'll see you next time for another magical tale. Until then, sleep tight and dream big.